And, you know, every year we get to bring the Honeybells out. They're only out for a very short period of time. And I have to tell you, they're amazing. They're the most amazing fruit ever. They are absolutely delicious. They only come out during the winter months here in Florida. They have a very short growing season, and they are very, very special indeed. Thank you, Eddie. We actually have them available in 2 options today. You can get 1 tray of the Honeybells, or you can be smart and you can get 2, because you're gonna wind up giving these away to friends and family. Everybody that comes in your house is gonna look at their beautiful, just how beautiful they are, and they're gonna wanna absolutely eat them up, because they are truly, truly delicious, everybody. And we are excited to have Dale Kravis here with us. He's gonna tell us all about them. How are you, my man?
Good, man. How you doing?
It's good to see you. I get excited whenever you guys come into town, because we know this is a very special thing. Doesn't happen all the time. These are a real special fruit, aren't they?
Real special fruit. I'm very rare. I can't even believe we're back with the second offering.
I know.
We did not think we would be.
Doesn't happen very often, where we get a little bit extra. We get a little extra on that.
A little extra.
On the growing season, or a little bit extra on what we've got available for you.
That's right.
1 tray or 2 trays. But what makes these things so special?
Well, I'll tell you what. They are a combination between a grapefruit and a tangerine.
Okay.
And somehow, Mother Nature come out with this incredibly juicy and incredibly sweet piece of fruit.
Yeah.
And it's only available in January. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, you know, 1 out of 2,500 trees in the state of Florida is a Honeybell. I mean, it's rare.
And they're not all created equally, right? Because you guys, Hale Groves, talk to everybody why Hale Groves is so special.
That is the key. I tell you what, Hale Groves, I track this fruit from the time the petal falls off and the little baby's born, all the way through the whole season until we harvest it. There's quality control checks, there's testing done. So we go to the grove that's the sweetest, the best eating.
Yeah.
We harvest it, we bring it into our packing facilities, and it goes through quality control again.
Right. Step after step.
Step after step. Six total quality control deals we put them through.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Look at how pretty they are.
You're just not going to get a better eating piece of fruit.
And they yield so much juice, it's ridiculous. So if you're using them for juicing, although my favorite way is to peel them, and then just because I want every last bit of it, I don't leave nothing in there, but I also will juice them. But let's show everybody what's inside these suckers, because look at the color. And when you see how thin the rind is,
look at that. Look at the juice that's on the table.
I know, it's crazy.
Just from cutting it. Look at this. I'm barely touching that fruit. And you take this over here.
We're not even using a real machine. Watch this. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right. All right. And now, you know, if you're going to juice them, you obviously want to use. You don't want to lose any fruit. So
use your little juicing system
juice,
right there.
So you can juice them, you know, and then you get all the great juice out of them, and that's what you really want to do. But let me just get this cut up here. Look at this. I can't even.
Look at the inside. They're amazing. I love them. And the smell, when you know, I ordered 2 trays of these last year, and I gave a whole bunch to my family too. Well, my mom doesn't live that far away, so I brought her some. And I'm a juicer anyway, and I got to tell you, unbelievable. I love the sweetness of them. They have a little bit of the tart, as we said, because they are, you know, they do have a little of the grapefruit flavor in there as well, which I absolutely love. We're going to ship these out to you absolutely free. Look at that. Just look at how crazy that is.
I'm just not squeezing it. Look, just to show you, there's a couple fingers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even squeezing it.
It takes no effort.
It's just no effort.
And you know what you notice is missing when you look at these oranges is that big heavy pith, you know, that big, lots of white, lots of stringy stuff inside.
You don't have to juice them, obviously. That's not what you know.
No, look at this. Look at when you peel them.
Just peel it and look at the lobes just trying to.
Oh, they just pop right out.
There you go.
And they are so delicious, and you are going to love them. So, you know, it's all about health and well-being. And I'll tell you, when you got to have your vitamin C, you want to take care of yourself. This is you know, it's obviously cold and flu season goes all the way through the winter time. So get as much vitamin C as you can and do it in a way that's a lot of fun. I always prefer eating my oranges to taking a vitamin C pill. I'm like, it's so delicious to have it this way. But pack them in the kids' lunches. You know, take them to work with. They're the best afternoon snack.
Best there is.
Yeah.
This is it, and this is the best of the best. The Honeybell is the best of all the fruit that Florida has to offer. This is it. I mean, it just doesn't get any better, and you're getting them at a absolute. That's so good. And they're, if you want to just eat one. You know what's funny too, Dale, about these is that I find they're so delicious, and I think it's because they're so rounded, because you do taste the tart. The tart. And then at the same time, you get that blast of sweet right in there.
There's nothing like that. That's one of my favorite things is to have that sweet and tart going together because it accentuates the sweet because you taste a little on the back of your mouth. You're like, whoa, a little pop of tart, and then boom, that thing hits you with the sweet.
Otherwise, you don't know it's an orange.
Exactly right.
You know, I mean, you got to have that background.
Here's where we're harvesting these things, and you can see how beautiful they are. And not only that, I've never seen a skin on an orange like comes with Honeybell's too. It's a real deep, beautiful orange color, and the juice almost has like a reddish, a very subtle blush to it.
It does, and even the peel will sometimes get just a subtle, almost a reddish orange to it. So it's just a beautiful piece of fruit.
Look at this orange right here. Look at how gorgeous.
And the cells in this fruit are so thin. They just hold so much juice.
Yeah.
You know, but I tell you, when you get these, we do everything we can do.
Yeah.
Now, Mother Nature is Mother Nature, but we do everything we can do to ensure that not just this one eats good or this one, but each one of them eats very close to being the same.
And they're so ready to go when you get them. They're at their best. They're at the best of their flavor. So don't let them sit around on the shelf for a couple weeks. You need to eat these things. They are ready to go. So juice them, do whatever you got to do, but you're going to love them. What I love about these two is they remind me of, you know, there's a lot of things out there that are seasonal, but the season's a little bit longer, like you know here because you're a Florida guy about stone crab season.
Oh, yeah.
But that lasts for some months.
Months, right.
You know, when we're up in New England, up that area, we loved our soft shell crabs. Again, very small season when you can get those. Right. But they'll freeze those. You can't freeze these things. No. You got to get these when they come off the tree, and that's what Dale specializes in. And I'm telling you, you will flip out when you try these. And it's such an exciting gift to give to somebody. If you know somebody that's got a gift-giving opportunity, I love getting food gifts because, you know, well, you know why? Because a lot of times you won't buy that for yourself.
You won't buy it for yourself, right.
But it's such a nice gift to give.
You give these away, and you're going to get a phone call, and it's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get these for my, you know what's nice, too, is you can get 2 trays. I'm going to get a tray for myself. I'm going to get a tray for my mom and her husband, John. They just moved into a new place. So, you know, these are great to have laying around. And just, you know, you go through them real fast. That's why we say, you know, in an average tray, you're going to go through these things probably in a week or so. So that's why we tell people to get more than 1 tray. Plus, you can bring some to work and give some away to friends and family.
Yeah. You bring this to work and all they're going to want. You got to get the 2 trays because you're not going to have enough. Everybody and their brother's going to want this. Want this a sample. And how do you give them a sample of that?
These things. You cut that thing in and it just squirted right out the top. Look at how beautiful. And guys, you got to understand, we're not setting these up. We don't know what's inside, right?
No.
Well, we do, but what we're saying is, you know, there's no way to stack the deck. When it comes to oranges, you cut them open, you see what's in there, and he's just pulling them right out of the case.
We literally, what you're ordering today is going to be picked today or tomorrow and shipped the next day. That is the freshness difference. I mean, it's today on the tree, tomorrow it's on the way to you.
Last opportunity to get them because they only come out once a year. It's only in the month of January. It's what makes them so special. Down the bottom of the screen there, you say we've got our 2 trays on 3 flex. That's only $16.65. This is one of those treats, you know, we're talking, Shannon and I were talking about having a healthy New Year. This is one of those treats you can take and eat and enjoy guilt-free. It's Mother Nature's treats, you know, when you look at them and you know, they got that little belly button on top, which I love too. That's the cutest thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it's a bell shape. And it's sweet like honey.
Exactly where it comes
There's
from.
where the name comes from.
Look how pretty they are, and they even come in that really great decorative box. So like I said, if you got somebody that's got a gift-giving opportunity coming up, and you want to give them something special, or you just want to include these in other things, you know, you can use them in cooking recipes. We got a lot of other stuff coming up a little bit later. Yeah. They go in anything, but for my money, the best way to eat these guys is to just peel it open and just go to town on it. And here's what I just pulled out. That's a sample of the most perfect orange. Look at how beautiful that is. You won't find these in stores like this.
And you notice they're clipped.
Yeah.
Okay? They're clipped because that little stem will get into that, if you try to snap it, that stem will damage the top.
Damage the top of the rind.
So we clip them, which is another quality control
and more work
and more work and more expensive and everything. You know, it's a very deliberate and slow process to get these things to you.
Look at that juice. You know, that's here's the orange and there's the juice. And I don't know if you can sort of see when we talk, when you look at it from the top, you see how it's got that deep. It's a real deep orange, which is what makes it almost look like a reddish color. It's the same as the orange itself. When you look at this, most oranges are a much lighter shade, almost like a lemon. These are deep in color, and they're very deep and intense in flavor. You have that sour mixed with the sweet, which helps offset or it helps accentuate the sweet. That's what I love about it so much. But the fact that every time you open one of these, you're going to get that consistency. You're going to get that great flavor. It's like God only put them out for a little bit of time because he knows they're too good to be true.
All of us at Hale, I'm telling you, when we do this, we do it right. It's just the way we do our fruit. We want you to get the absolute best of the best.
I could drink that all dang day.
Okay? No matter what fruit it is we have, but these Honeybells are already the best of the best Florida has to offer.
I know.
And now we're going to give you the best of that. You know?
Yeah, and they're, like we said, there's just so few out there. If you want to grab them, today's the day to do it. I only got a couple thousand left. That's all we have. If you want to get these home, it only takes about a week or so. We'll get them for you. And what a nice surprise. You know, you sit there, when I got mine last year, I was so excited because the door knocked and I forgot that I had ordered them. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm like, oh my God, look at all these dang oranges.
We got them.
I love them, and you don't have to wait in line. You don't have to try to find them anywhere else. You can get them right here and you get them delivered right to your door. And the other nice thing about that too is you know how they've been treated. You know that at Hale Grove's how they treat them. You know they're going to be fresh. You don't have to worry about them, you know, how long have they been sitting on a shelf somewhere.
That's right.
Because these are hit and run. These are ready to be eaten. They don't last long.
This is not grocery store stuff.
No,
this
man.
This is the real thing.
This is the boutique orange of all boutique oranges, and you're getting them at a great price. And we get, as we said, we can get you either. What do we got? About a dozen in each.
Right.
In each one of these trays. So you go one tray, go 2 trays. And for my money, I'd go the 2 trays. It's the best money you'll ever spend. You'll love it. All right, Dale is coming back. He's only got one more visit. And I believe it's at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
4 o'clock this afternoon. That's it.
Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in.
If we have any left, by the way.
Yeah, I know. They go so dang fast. Well, everybody calls on the phone. They go, you want a tray? You want a tray? And they buy all kinds of trays. And free shipping and handling.